Michael Bloomberg, the world's 12th richest man, was left to issue a defense of capitalism on the debate stage. His foil was Bernie Sanders, a self-described democratic socialist who doesn't believe billionaires like Michael Bloomberg should even exist. Take a listen.
I can't speak for all billionaires. All I know is I've been very lucky, made a lot of money, and I'm giving it all away.
You know what, Mr. Bloomberg? It wasn't you who made all that money. Maybe your workers played some role in that as well. And it is important that those workers are able to share the benefits. Also, we are living in many ways in a socialist society right now. Problem is, as Dr. Martin Luther King reminded us, we have socialism for the very rich, rugged individualism for the poor.
I can't think of ways that would make it easier for Donald Trump to get reelected than listening to this conversation. This is ridiculous. We're not going to throw out capitalism. We tried that. Other countries tried that. It was called communism, and it just didn't work.
Right, so much to discuss here. Jeffrey Sachs is with me again. So there's rich, and then there's Michael Bloomberg rich. Given the landscape of the Democratic Party, just given, you know, how it's moved quite a significant amount to the left, is being that rich a huge liability in this race?
I don't think Bloomberg's going to get it for the reason.
Plain and simple. For
the reason that even throwing $1 billion at this isn't going to dissuade people who are watching this that's not very presidential. And I think Bloomberg had an absolutely terrible night. And he has lots of liabilities as a candidate in the Democratic Party and generally. Right now, many people feel the American political system is in the hands of the super rich, and they want it to be in the hands of the democracy, of people. And so I think that that is actually what a lot of people are looking for, and why Bernie Sanders is the front runner, and why Michael Bloomberg really didn't have good answers last night.
The thing is, though, to be fair, and like I've talked on this program a lot about his record when it comes to African Americans, the stop and frisk policy, et cetera, et cetera. Now, to be fair, though, he has done a lot for the Democratic Party financially. He has spent over $100 million trying to help female Democrats get elected. I mean, he has single-handedly boosted the party, especially during the midterms. Doesn't that count for something?
Well, it shows how much money plays a role in the American system. Our election cycles now, this one could be a $10 billion or even more election cycle, the 2020 cycle. But most Americans say we want to have the one person, one vote, not $1, one vote. And so the fact that someone with more than $60 billion gives money away and gets support, that's a problem, not just a good thing. That really is a big part of the problem. In our system today in the United States, it is the big bucks, the big campaign contributions completely unleashed by the Supreme Court, which was a shocking series of decisions. They spend what you want, keep it secret, spend everything. We've turned into a kind of plutocracy in this country. Money speaks. That's what Bloomberg's counting on. But I think people watching this are saying, we don't exactly want just a contest of billionaires. We want the American people to be represented.
They don't want a contest of billionaires, but what they do want is somebody who can defeat Donald Trump. Now, people might look at Michael Bloomberg. I mean, obviously, his performance wasn't great yesterday, but people might look at Michael Bloomberg as somebody who possibly can do that. Has that changed after yesterday?
Well, I don't think the performance gave much confidence of that. He barely could stand in the debate effectively. But I think what the opinion surveys show is that many of the candidates right now are ahead of Donald Trump. The claims that Bloomberg keeps making that Bernie Sanders couldn't do it is shown to be false by opinion survey after opinion survey after opinion survey saying that Sanders is in the lead. So I don't think that Donald Trump is in any way invincible in this campaign. He's got negative ratings significantly larger than his positive ratings, and it's going to probably be a close election, but a number of candidates have the chance to beat him, that's for sure. And it doesn't have to be a billionaire that does it.
All right, Jeffrey Sachs, live for us there. Thank you so much, and we'll have